Man, it's been a while since posting some videos lately of like me talking. Most of them are just me in the gym because I've been so focused on my other stuff. And when it comes to priorities, you kind of have to know exactly what you want to be doing in order to start moving forward. You can't really be half-assing anything, and that's pretty much why this channel never really grows, because I'm so focused on my other projects and it's not something I really want to do directly yet. I know that I'll be working on this more intensely over the next couple of years, but for the next short term, 2-3 months, I'm more driven towards actually, saving time for things that are going to drive a little bit more cash flow, right? So I've learned a lot about economics, I've learned a lot about how to manage money, and I've learned a lot about health, wealth, and peace of mind. And now that we're getting to the point where we're actually building companies and we're building projects and we're working in multiple different sectors and understanding niches, I mean, there's so many things that have really compiled into something new, and I just want to make sure that I'm bringing quality things to the people that are watching, because what's the point in my mind of making videos if there's no quality behind it? So I mean, we've talked a lot about different things when it comes to health, motivation, and now we're moving into real estate, and we're going to be talking a lot more about that, because the idea is that we're going to constantly be growing and developing, and the best thing that you can do in order to be developing and growing is making sure you know what you want to be doing. We're working on a project to launch in January that's going to start. I'm not really going to reveal what it is yet, but we're working on that project because, it's one of those things I was thinking, how am I going to be able to learn more from more people, and what's the best way to do that? So there's some ideas. We're building out a little bit of client base for it and whatnot, and then we're going to launch in January here within the other academy that I work with. But the idea is that if you want to start developing and becoming somebody better, you have to know what you want first of all. And that was a big and hard thing for me to understand, because I was so focused on other things for a long time. I always thought that I had to have my head in investing, and then I had to have my head in the gym, and I had to be working on a business, and then be going to school. And when you're trying to handle 5 pans or 5 fucking things at a time, you're not really going to make a good dinner. I mean, it's simple as that. When you're trying to become something better, you have to direct your time and energy into one thing. And it's fucking funny, because now even when I'm cooking, I used to try cook 10 things at once and nothing ever turned out. Now I focus on one thing at a time, and everything starts to actually taste good, and things are looking good, and the time is used correctly. It's just been an interesting couple of months, and I just I feel like the more I'm able to start getting more, I'm trying to think here, more directed in what I'm talking about, then I'll be able to provide more content that'll be useful to a lot of people. Because I've told people about my story before. I basically started out on my journey towards where I am after my house got raided by the DEA in 2016, and I've slowly progressed since then. And only in the last year of 2023 have I really skyrocketed upward, because I had the right people in place, I had the right questions I was asking, the right motivation, the right drive, and it's just an interesting thing to be a part of, because 6 years ago, 4 years ago, 2 years ago, I never thought I'd be where I am today, and we're just getting started. I'm supposed to be sitting down with some more people here in town that are influential, that we're going to start. I have some ideas in the real estate stuff that I want to be working on, and some aspirations and goals there. So I mean, the idea is finding something you truly want and just go after it. You're going to learn along the way. And when I first started that, people always ask me, like, what does that mean? How does that, I don't understand that. And I really didn't understand what that meant. It really, for me, it was just asking questions. You're in the gym and somebody's hitting high rep on something. You're like, or high weight, how do you do that? Like, what, and then I started understanding what it meant to have form in the gym, and understanding what it meant to eat certain foods after you were done. And, and then it came to investing, and I bought in at the top of the bull market thinking I knew everything, and fuck it, man, I just got slapped in the face. And now that we're coming out of a bear market, or getting close to the end of a bear market for crypto, only now my projects are starting to pull money. And then through the bear market, I lost a big chunk of crypto because I wasn't paying attention, and a wallet swiped it. It's been interesting, but now I'm getting to the point where I can actually share information and people can understand what I'm saying. Because, if you're trying to teach somebody something and you're still in the beginner's class, it's just not going to work out. So, I don't know, I'm just not so focused on the page, but I'm going to keep, making an effort to bring some sort of an update. And as we start progressing along these milestones that we have planned out for the next 6 months, we'll start showing them and showing people that, just because you have nothing right now, just because you're struggling right now, that doesn't mean you can't get up and go. I mean, like I said, 2016, I was sitting in jail. I had a mugshot and I look ridiculous in it. And ever since then, it's been a slow progression forward. And there's a lot of soul finding, a lot of soul seeking, and I'm even married. And life is crazy the way it ends up, because like I talk to people and they're like, man, I can't believe you're even where you are. There's no way you should have made it to this point. I mean, and it's true. There's no way I should have made it here, because if I truly would have followed the same path that I was on, I'd be in jail right now probably for the remainder of my life. Just be blessed with what you have. Understand that life is in abundance and you can create anything you truly want to have. So I hope you have a great Monday, you guys. Let's get out there, let's make something happen, because you deserve better, your family deserves better, and right now is a great time to be alive. Have a great day.